everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai, no bananas edition. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Buckle up and hang on, here we go. That is a huge, giant, largemouth bass right here at Bass and Bonsai. Hello, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Guess what? We are starting out kind of the opposite. It is just now 5 o'clock. We're on the water, just finished wrapping up a crappie fishing video with BFS. Not the greatest video in the world. We caught crappie, just none big enough to keep and eat. That's what my plan was, but that didn't work. Switching gears, going to bass fishing. So buckle up, hang on, wish me luck. Let's catch some largemouth bass with anything in the boat. What do you say? And we don't have any bananas. First thing I'm gonna do, since the wind is blowing good over on this bank, and I already know I've got a good confidence lipless bait, but I want to try this one. It's similar in color, because if I were to lose that one, I kind of looked, it's an Excalibur. This is a red eye shad, but if I were to lose that bait, it's kind of a confidence thing. That's like my lucky, rattle trap lipless crank. And if it goes missing, I've checked on eBay or trying to track one down. I can't find that exact color. I can find one close, but before that happens, I'm thinking as long as I get close to that color, I'm going way too fast, that I should, as long as I got the confidence to do it, start alternating out that bait with, I've got like a couple that are close to that color. Or I'll find out that, hey, guess what? That bait is awesome and these baits suck compared to it, and I gotta track one down before I lose it, and then I'll have a backup. Last week, well, that was a good cast. That thing cast good. We came into last weekend, like, there we go. That was quick. Not big at all though. But we came in last week, and the week before was like steady weather and the bite was tough. That is a very little bass. This week, we had storms through the week, and then it's kind of leveled off last night. So, yeah. No idea for sure what kind of bite we have. I had to work today, so it is Saturday afternoon. Like I said, just after 5. If I don't have any luck, I'll give this thing a little bit of time and then go back with the one I've been having luck. Sometimes that just how to work the bait and the confidence in it that's what matters. So I'm trying it. Sometimes the baits just suck, no matter how much confidence or how many times you throw it and how you try to use it. There's some baits that get hit way more than others. Now that is a decent one. I don't think that's the case with these. These lipless, Strike King makes a pretty good one. So this one seems, it's just like that color, I believe. Now we won't know until we actually get on a big bite, but it didn't take long to catch 2 bass pretty quick with that lipless. Give it a kiss. Oh, it's a jumper. I ain't ready to try it yet. I got to get confidence in this bait before I try to see if anything. Got one. It's a big one, I think. Whoa. Yep. I just switched to a different. Oh, it's going to jump. Oh, that is a nice bass. I just switched to a different brand, different type, but almost same color. This is a big bass, boys and girls. Oh yes, look at that, 4.5, maybe 5. Big one. Big, 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 big. I got one of my other rods out there. This baby, come on, get over here. Get over that other rod. See if we can get it in. Do not stick me. Solid bass. Solid bass. There's our new bait we were catching it on. I just had switched to that. That one was like a 2-knocker thing. That baby right there. I was just making sure, see if I had something that came close to what this one was. And guess what? Guess what? Looks like we got something. Want to weigh it? It's big. I'm going to guess at 4.5. 4.5 pound bass. Let's weigh it. Okay, you're just going to take my word for it. I guessed it at 4.5. GoPro's been acting up. Came in at 380, so not quite, but you know how we do it here at Bass and Bonsai. We round up. That is a 4-pound bass. I thought it was about a ½ pound bigger. But very nice, largemouth bass. You guys see that? That's how we do it. Exactly how we do it. Let's see if we got a jumper. All right, what are the odds this old girl's gonna jump? Come on. Put up a good fight. Swam off slowly, slowly. All right, let's catch another one. All right, getting excited. We don't have a jumper. We don't have a jumper, but I haven't been here long and we already caught that big bass. And more importantly, we caught it on, hang on. We caught it on my new favorite rattle trap or lipless crank. There's what I've been tearing them up with. You can tell by how tore up it is. But then I've had this one forever. I just tried it and it's a little bit what I consider brighter, but not really. Works, kind of imitates crawdads, like orangish and yellowish colors. So we're on it. Under the boat. No, it's not near as big, but it's a nice bass. That same bait. We got a new bait that's working good for us. I'm gonna watch him fight a little bit. Whoa, whoa, not under the boat though. Let's watch him jump. He's barely hooked now. Let's get old girl on in this boat. There we go. New bait is on fire. Little 1.5 pounds, maybe close, not quite 2, probably 1.5 pounds, 1.75. Could be a jumper though. Caught it hot. Let's see. See if we got a jumper. Come on. No! Got away from it. Oh, man. Nope, not a jumper. While I got you here though, let me explain to you what I'm doing. Outside edge of this grass, right? Just making some bombs like I'm still a ways away from the bank. And what I'm trying to do is I reel kind of slow enough until I feel it catch something. And then I pop it off that and then pick up, you know, back to reeling. Now sometimes it's going to just have grass and your cast is done. You got to reel it in, clean the grass. But those times when I can get it just right, you know, you got to be ready to feel it. As soon as you feel something, you know, lift the rod tip up like that. You got to do it all at once and start reeling faster. It seems like where both of those bass have hit is shortly after I did that. Sometimes it takes a couple, good pops to make sure it's broke free from that grass. And then you're liable to hit grass again. Just depends on where it's at. It's kind of a tough way to fish, but I'm finding out on these tough, hot summer days, that's where these bass are. And whoa. You could come in there and, just bounce around with the soft plastic, but I feel you can cover more ground and get them more aggressive bass by doing it this way. And the lipless don't seem to matter. This color, that orangish color, seems to be best, but it's more or less just how you're giving it to them, which I like to see, because I was getting worried about having another, if I lost that one. If I'd have another bait. Fill in. So I feel confident now that I have baits already that'll work, and if I were to lose whatever I do have, that I could go to Bass Pro. And there we go. Now that one hit it before. Come on. It ain't a monster, but he's a fighter. He is a fighter. He's probably hooked on the outside. They're not really hitting. That big one had it and was wanting to eat it. These other ones, see how it's hooked on that outside? That's a little bitty dude. But it kind of tells me that the bite is still kind of off. Can you get yourself unhooked? No, I didn't think so. You guys never can. Them big 5-pounders can get themselves unhooked if you give them enough time. But we haven't been here a real long time on as far as about 45 minutes since we switched to fishing for bass. We already have, well, however many, 3, 4, something. All right, we are on it now. We got confidence that this bait will just flat catch us some bass. And I think the bigger ones are still going to be out on this outside edge. Trying to slow it down and just tickle the tops of that grass, boys and girls. Yeah, it's showing, that can't be right. It's showing something like 4 foot right here. No, it's not that deep. About to there, so this is a 6 foot spout. So the depth finder, I gotta remember, sticks not a foot in the water, but it goes down a little way, so well, it's not too far off. There we go. There we go. They're getting smaller and they're all getting hooked up. Just inside, outside the mouth tells me the bite's not really that awesome. They're not trying to eat it all the way, but that's fine. And just like that with a good pair of pliers. Now I've went to just these for pretty much everything. The jumper. I'm not even sure of the brand, but they do everything. Okay, I'm about ready to put a wraps on this video too. But before I get out of here, I gotta hit this bank, and we gotta make a last cast and get a showstopper. Thing got light, something pecked at it. But I'm going to try to catch you guys one more with this bait, and we'll just put a wraps on this video and call it the Lipless Crank Adventures or something. Going shirtless and lipless. How's that sound? That sounds awesome. Shirtless, lipless crankbait adventures. Right here, right now on Bass and Bonsai. There we go. Oh man, he is putting in the work. What a showstopper, boys and girls. Woo! Couldn't ask for a better jump. He is on fire. You can see that they're hitting not quite right. It's like hooked on the outside. But that is a show-stopping bass right there. What do you guys think? Mwah. Ow. So there you have it. New bait, worked good. It's actually a new old bait. I've had it probably a few years. Mwah. So anyway, if you like this shirtless, lipless video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to Bass and Bonsai. Tell everybody you know about us. We got a bunch of jumpers. And whatever you do, get out and go Bass and Bonsai for yourself. And hey, thanks for watching. I gotta go. Okay, one more, last cast. For real this time. No, I'm serious, Exactly how we do it. Big largemouth bass. Let's see if it'll jump. That is a beauty. We're gonna jump. Yeah! Woo! The taste of success. But really. Hello everybody. Welcome to Bass and Bonsai, Butt Naked Edition. It's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. But really.